Home buyers in the Klang Valley can now apply for Maybank Islamic's new rent-to-own scheme. The program, dubbed House Key, is the first of its kind in the country to be fully enabled on a digital platform. Through the portal maybanktoOwn.com, home buyers can now browse through a range of properties by 12 developers. These include Eco World, SP Satya, Masing, Sime Darby Property, Gabuda Land and UEM Sunrise. Maybank Islamic says it expects 7 more developers to come on board by the end of this month. The scheme only requires 3 months of rental deposit, and customers can immediately move into their dream home. Customers are given the option to purchase the property after renting for at least 1 year at a pre-agreed price. Approvals will be granted within 24 hours of a working day. The program was announced and launched last November. Malaysia and Singapore have vowed to push ahead with 2 rail projects linking the 2 countries amid political uncertainty ahead of this year's general polls. Asked about the fate of the 2 projects should there be a change in administration in Malaysia, PM Najib Razak says that the ruling coalition cannot determine what the electorate will decide, but it can offer its agenda. He goes on to say that he believes that the people will decide on an agenda that's very meaningful and productive. Najib and his Singapore counterpart Lee Hsien Loong witnessed the signing of an agreement today to build the JB Singapore Rapid Transit System. The MRT will run from Bukit Chagar in Johor to Woodlands North Station in Singapore. It is designed to carry up to 10,000 passengers per hour in each direction, with trains arriving every 8 minutes on average. The system will be ready by 2024. The 2 countries are also discussing a separate high-speed rail project which may be connected with the MRT system. Vertice, formerly known as Voya Holdings, has denied any involvement in the Penang Mega Infrastructure Project. That's aside from its recent investment of 13.2% in consortium Zenith Construction. Vertice, which is mainly in the fashion retailing business, ventured into construction activities in 2016 to diversify its income streams. Its shares fell by over 10% to close at 85 cents today. The slump came after the MACC made several arrests related to its probe into the undersea tunnel project. Yesterday, Penang Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng also clarified that Vertice is only an investor in the project. He said that this does not mean that the company would actually be involved in the building process. EcoWorld International has achieved cumulative sales of 7.7 billion ringgit from property development projects in the UK and Australia for FY17. They comprise 7.57 billion ringgit exchange contracts and reserved units worth 147 million ringgit. In a Bursa filing, the group said, upon completion of acquiring 70% equity stake in B Living's residential development business and the new project in Macquarie Park, the developer will have 9 projects in the UK and 3 in Australia. EWI adds that its construction of all launched blocks is progressing well and that it is on track to achieve its maiden handover of its London City Island Phase 2 project and Embassy Garden Phase 2. EWI is expected to generate operating revenue upon handover of the above residential units in the same financial year. However, it will not recognize any revenue from the property development projects or share of profits until the physical completion and handover of vacant possession of the projects. Pavilion REIT is anticipating a strong single-digit growth in net property income for its FY18. CEO Philip Ho explains that the NPI will be driven by Diamond Mall, Elite Pavilion Mall and stabilized operating costs. He adds that the renovation phase for Pavilion Mall is over. This is after higher property operating expenses dragged the REIT's NPI for the past 2 quarters. This year, about 17% of Pavilion Mall's tenants are still due for rental revision of about 5 to 6%, which is expected to be completed during the 3rd quarter of 2018. Next year, however, rental rates should see a double-digit growth as more tenants will be due for contract renewal. Currently, Pavilion Mall has about 98% occupancy rate.